Hi, Principles of Business and Finance. It is Miss Archer. On your screen, you see your daily agenda for today. So you're going to be focusing on your do now that is entitled Accounting Basics. There is no PowerPoint as we went through the 601 PowerPoint yesterday, but there are multiple YouTube videos to assist with today's assignment, which is the 601 Assets, Liabilities, and Owners Equity Worksheet. You also have an exit ticket that consists of the accounting systems. As always, all assignments that are posting this week are due on May 15th. Mr. Moore and my contact information is at the bottom should you need to reach out to any one of us at any time in reference to grades or assistance with work. Let's begin. All right, so in the classroom today, you have the do now, which is entitled the Accounting Basics. You have the Day 2 Assets, Liabilities, and Owners Equity Worksheet. And you also have the Accounting Systems Exit Ticket. I put several of the videos here in reference to the accounting equation, which is one. I gave you two different videos for them, and then I gave you the assets and liabilities video, which will help you with today's assignment. So the activity looks as this. It's explaining to you what a balance sheet is. So this is the first sheet that we're going to look at in the accounting equation. So we are focusing on how to create a balance sheet and how that works in the accounting systems. So they give you an example here of what is considered an asset to your left, what is considered a liability to your right, also followed by owner's equity. And so remember, assets are anything that are owned by the company. So cash is an asset. Computers and equipment is an asset. Computer peripherals was just another fancy name for some type of equipment or anything is an asset. And then furniture is an asset in this equation also. So they're totaling all of it up, and it comes up to $77,500. Liabilities is anything that is owed. So you have bank loans, you have furniture that is payable, which means they probably have the furniture on account and they have to pay it back. And so they add in the $50,000 plus the $7,500, and their total liabilities is $57,500. And then their owner's equity is pretty much what their net worth is. So they're looking at that, and the owner's capital is $20,000. So in total, your left side and your right side should balance. And the reason this is because your total assets total up to $77,500. Your liabilities is your liabilities and your owner's equity added up, and that should equal the same amount as the asset side. If it does not, that means something is not correct. So depending on the part of the equation that's missing, and if you need assistance with what the equation is, go back to yesterday's assignment and look at the accounting equation, which is assets equal liabilities plus owner's equity. And then if there's certain pieces missing, then you know you have to subtract them. But one side should always equal the other side of the balance sheet. Hence the reason it's called a balance sheet. So the first part of the assignment down here, you're looking at finding the total assets, liabilities, and owner's equity. So they have you looking at cash, inventory, and supplies. They kept everything pretty much all the same here, and I'm going to work the first couple of ones with you. So they're telling you that cash is $25,000. They're telling you that inventory is $17,500, and that supplies total up to $2,150. So you're adding all of those up, and your total should be $44,650. Then you have bank loans, which total up to $7,500, and then your wages are $15,500. So these are liabilities. So $7,500 plus $15,500 is going to equal to $23,000 in total. All right, excuse me. So we know assets is on one side of the equation. We know liabilities is on this side of the equation. We need to figure out how much owner's equity is. So if we know assets is $44,650, we need to figure out what the difference is between $44,650 and $23,000 to figure out what owner's equity is. So if you subtract $44,650 and $23,000, you're going to get $21,650. So this is what you're looking at here. So let's do the next one. Let me pull up my calculator for you guys, just so you can actually see, because I was working it out on my phone. So we're going to do the next one. And can't move it. There we go. All right. So now we're looking at total as assets again. So 50,750, 127,000, and then $5,936. So our total assets for the second equation is $183,686. So $183,686. Now we need to figure out $100,000 and $42,385. So it's pretty much a straightforward answer on this one, but I'm still going to put it on the calculator. So 100,000 and what is that? 42,385. And that is 142,385. And same thing, we need to figure out what the owner's equity is. So we're just going to take 183,686 and subtract 142,385, and that gives us 41,301. And now to make sure that both sides of the accounting equation is correct, we're going to add 385, and that should give you the asset side, which is 183,686. And so again, remember, balance sheets have to add. Your asset side needs to equal your liabilities and owner equity. So you're going to finish filling out 3 and 4, and then it's asking you what is the total amount of assets on their balance sheet for 5. So this is where you kind of have to break it down and figure out what are your assets, what are your liabilities, and add it up that way. And then just highlight, bold, or whatever it is for that one. Now the fun starts down here at the bottom. You're going to have to do your own balance sheet down here. So they've already given you the balance sheet, and I apologize if it looks a little bit different. I'm pulling it up in Microsoft Word, so I know Google Docs is going to be a little bit weird. And so they give you the balances for this business. So they give you cash is $44,875. They give you supplies is $5,000. This one right here is tricky, and they give you where to put it at. Unpaid merchandise, $7,500, and they're telling you it is used twice. So that means this one is going to be in assets and also liabilities. Inventory is $22,375. Your bank loan is $25,000, and then your taxes owed are $3,475. Land is $15,000. Building is $150,000, and the real estate loan is $175,000. Remember, assets is anything that the company owes or has value to them. Liabilities is anything that the company owns somebody else. So you're looking at loans, taxes, things of that nature. So that's what's going to be there. And they're telling you there are only 6 assets. There are only, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 liabilities. And once you find out what the assets is and what the liabilities is, you're going to subtract the liabilities from the assets, and that's going to give you your capital number. And then whatever number is here for total assets, it should be the same number here, but make sure all your net dollar amounts and totals are correct. Definitely use the one at the top as an example to help you out. And then also use the videos that I gave you. These are very good accounting videos that help out along the way. The video that I'm currently recording will also be in this particular assignment, so that way if you need assistance with it, you can always go back and look. As always, make sure you do the do now and the exit ticket, and just be mindful that all assignments that are posting this week are going to be due May 15th. I hope you all are taking care and being safe. Class of 2020, I have you guys in my prayers that you all are doing well, and that you guys are keeping your head up in this trying time. As always, be safe, take care, and I will see you guys in the classroom.